This is 7.2 for your online homework for statistics. This is question 11. Question 12 is kind of asking the same question too. So I have some students having trouble with question 11, question 12 in this section 7.2. This question is asking us to construct a 95% confidence interval for the mean pulse rate of adults and also for the adults male. So there's two data set here. If you click on this, there's two data set. One is male and one is female. So how do we do this is we just make sure you copy this to clipboard, and then open up your notepad, or if you're using Mac, you use TextEdit. Then you paste everything in here. Let's see, I think I copy that. Let me see again. Open the clipboard, copy and paste, and here's your female and males. So those are all your numbers, and then you save it. So I'm gonna save this as let's say I'm gonna save under my document, and I'm gonna save it under my data, and I'm gonna save under test. So I know where is it at, and let's say this is on 7.2. Those who are using Mac, sure, okay. So those students are using Mac, make sure that you also, when you change the format here in the Mac, that is called, I want it in the text edit form, convert to text edit form. Make sure you convert that to your text edit form. So now it is going to be in your notepad. So how are we going to do this confidence interval? In this case is you open your R, and then you do the read table in this case. And then you select your file names that is under test here, 7.2, and then just hit X enter to double check. So this is all your data here. So this question is asking, for the first question they're asking us is female, so make sure you guys got it right. This is talking about female, not male, so a lot of students get these two mixed up. So so in your R, we will have to assign two variables, M and F. So I will assign M in this case is your males. So make sure it's if you look at your, it's capital M, the rest is not capitalized. And then I assign F for females. Also it's the same thing. So again, I'm just type M and F just to double check if you got the data. So we got all the data for male and females in this case. So if you want to find the 95% confidence interval for the female in this case, you just need to do the t-test. T-test F. Now because it's a 95% confidence interval, you do not need to do conf level equals 0.95. So the 95% confidence in the interval in this case will be between 71 for female, 71.45 and 79.95 in one decimal place. So in one decimal place, this is 80 and this is 71.4 in one decimal place. So next we want to find the confidence interval for male. So in this case we will do t-test M, that's the male, and that is given us for in one decimal place is 63.2 and 71.2 for the male case. So this is how we figure out your confidence interval. And lastly, we want to figure out, compare these two. You want to figure out, are these two interval overlap or not? So since these two interval does not overlap, why? Because this ends at 71.2 and this starts at 7.4, so they do not overlap. So your answer in this case is either A or D. Since they do not overlap in this case, it will telling us that the adults, females in this case, is going to be higher than the males, because the female is, the confidence interval is a bit higher than the male. So this is how we do this question for 7.2.